Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Irish Guy, I'm Jesse. Now if you're finding me on Facebook or YouTube, give me a like. I know that we're always appreciative of that. Also a share and a subscribe, and give us a comment down there too. Let me know what's happening. Where is your blessings? Where did it come from this year? Did you guys get blessings? Do you have blessings? Did you spend time with loved ones, friends, family over the holidays? And if so, if you did, God bless you. If you didn't, God bless you. But, a lot of us go through times around the holidays that can be hard. So I'm there with you guys. But this year was something different. The spirit of truth is in me, and the spirit of Christmas came about our house this year like a whirlwind. It's such a blessing this year to realize that we are a part of a community that is willing to give back. So as you guys know, maybe don't know, a local charity, Hoodlum, showed up and blessed our house this year with a few, not just a few, but a great many of gifts, blessings. And they were able to help pay our rent for a couple months. And they were able to help give so much stuff. We had kind of a dual blessing this year, if you will, from a couple different sources, that people that were thinking that we were and thinking that we were deserving of this great blessing, and we surely greatly appreciate it, and we're so thankful. There's so much thankfulness coming out of my heart that I just can't put it into words sometimes what this all means to us. But the gifts aside, and the nice gestures and the blessings aside, we got to get down to work, right? We got to remember that during this time, people can and will slip up. They will take they'll take the bait, the proverbial bait, and they'll get into a trip fall, right? And that happens through triggers. And what is a trigger to us? What's going to happen if we look at something that's going to trigger a moment of excitement, a moment of anxiety, depression, worry, that sort of thing, fear, shame, guilt? So when we come up upon triggers, especially around the holidays with people drinking alcohol and people using Adderall and people using, this and that and this and that, it's around us and it's in the community. So if we take a stop and look back and we think, what used to trigger us in our addictions? What used to trigger us in our habits and our behaviors? It's other people using, so, certainly. But the environment, certainly. Where you are, what you're doing, what time of day. Pay attention to these things, because in the Christmas time we can spend a lot of time worrying and thinking and like I do. So we got to work our steps. So where are we on our steps? Are we admitting that we're powerless over our addictions and that our lives had become unmanageable? Because if so, you've already practiced the first step. Because if you came to believe that God, a higher power, a power greater than us, can restore us to sanity, then you've already worked step 2. And if you've worked those 2 steps, then you're on your way to make a huge decision in step 3, which is make a decision to turn our will and our life over to God as we understood Him. So take those off in bite-sized chunks, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. You're already 3 steps into a 12-step program that will help you solidify and affirm strong foundation for your recovery. You guys, listen. We have all the time in the world to sit and read books and think about all the things that we should be doing and could be doing and would be doing. But what about us? What about, are we doing it? Are we getting out and doing these things that that we're wishing for and this and that? If we aren't acting on our ambitions, if we aren't acting on our desires, if we aren't acting on the things that God's pushing us to do, then we're going to get stuck in the muck and the mire. We're going to spin our wheels. So get out, have hobbies, do things that are going to be enjoyable with your friends and family. Do things that are going to be enjoyable to you. Get out. If it's a gloomy day, maybe sit inside and do some arts and crafts. You know what? Pick up a pen, do some journaling, do some painting, do some drawing, do some writing, make a video, read a book. You can do all kinds of things that are going to better equip us to spend more time out in the community. Because really, truly, when we get down through our steps, right, and we get down to step 12, which is having had a spiritual awakening as a result of all these steps, we try to carry this message to others, and we try to practice these principles in all of our affairs. So if we're practicing principles in all of our affairs, then we're going to see a glaring contrast to an obvious difference to what we used to experience when we had our addictions and they were active, right? Because when we have active addictions in our lives, it's going to take so much out of us to do that active addiction, so much time, energy, emotion. It's going to spiritually drain us. Say you're drinking. Say you're an alcoholic and you're in the later stages of alcohol. It almost seems like it's impossible to put down the drink. With the power of God and with the power greater than us that you're going to rely on to help you, right? On the first step of our 12-step program, you're going to be admitting that you're powerless, and you're going to be therefore giving up control, submission, surrender. And you're going to ask God for the strength, the perseverance, the sobriety to get through this so that your lives can become more manageable. So what does manageability mean? It means sobriety. It means a faith. It means trust. It means commitment. It means dedication. It means honor, loyalty to the thing that's keeping us sober. And what is that thing? But a power greater than us, right? So make that decision today to turn your will and your life over to the care of God as you understood Him. Because as I understand God, power greater than us. Sometimes incomprehensible, sometimes can't put it into words, but it's a power greater than you and I that will help us succeed in sobriety, in recovery, in your relationships, in your family, with your friends, with your family. It's going to help you with trust, honor, commitment. You're going to become a hardworking person for God, who's going to allow you a path with a light that's going to allow you to see, right? See the truth. The Spirit of truth is going to come in and help you. So don't you fear. And don't you have the shame, the doom and the gloom, the fear is near. Stop all that and put all that aside. We, as a people, believers in something greater than us, can have this hope every day. Me, Jesse, Irish guy, come to you today as a seeker, right? As somebody who is yearning for a better way. Tell you, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I was in jail. Jails, prisons, institutions, homeless, using needles, addicted to drugs, to alcohol, to hurting people, to self-sabotage. When we practice our steps, my friends, all those things go away. So I do want to read this. I'm so excited to do this. I should have did a live stream. December 26th, let's do this. I'm glad to be a part of the recovery program, this great fellowship that is spreading over the world. But I am only one of many in this program, but I am one. I am grateful to be living at this time when I can help this program grow. When it needs me to put my shoulder to the wheel and help keep it going, I'm glad to be able to be useful and have a reason for a living and a purpose in life. I want to lose my life in this great cause and find it again. Amen. So these meditations can teach us how to relax. We can be of service to other people in a small way, at least. And we can be happy while doing it. We should not worry too much about people we cannot help. We cannot make it a habit. We can make it a habit to leave the outcome of the things that we do to a higher power. Amen. That's key. So we can go along through life doing the best we can, but without a feeling of urgency or strain. We can enjoy all the good things in this beautiful life, but at the same time depend deeply and solely on God. So today I pray that I may give my life up to this worthwhile cause. Amen. And I pray that I may enjoy the satisfaction that comes from good work well done. So today, you guys, I'm working on the 12 steps myself. So please hang in there and we will get through this. But make that decision today to turn your will and your life over to the care of God as we understood Him, because I know that it's going to be a good choice for you in your recovery. God bless you guys.